Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. So, on this video, we're going to talk about ViewSonic PX701 4K projector and the feature that you maybe might want to use or maybe not want to use. And the feature that I'm talking about is aspect ratio and zoom. Now, keep in mind this projector, it's locked at 16 by 9 aspect ratio. And what does that mean? That means that even though it's a projector, okay, it's not a TV, it's a projector, it's still locked at that certain aspect ratio, 16 by 9. And therefore, even though you're going to have a big screen, 150 inch or maybe bigger, you will still have those letterbox bottom to top bars, those black bars from bottom to top. And there's really nothing you can do about that unless you have a projector that can utilize that specific ratio or variety of different ratios that movie was filmed in, because every film director films their movies in a different types of camera lens, close-up lens, wide lenses with a different type of ratio. So let's say you are somebody who doesn't like the fact that there's these bars, letterbox bars on the movie, and you would like to have your entire screen filled with this movie. I'm watching a Prometheus 2012 movie released in 2012 summer, directed by Ridley Scott, and distributed by 20th Century Fox. So this is one of the scenes in the movie. I'm using my 4K Blu-ray physical media disc, and believe it or not, it's Xbox Series X 4K Blu-ray. So let's say you want to have this movie filled in the entire screen. Now, before I show you this, I want everybody to understand that I am not advising you to do this. I'm not advising you to watch like this to what I'm going to show you next. I'm showing you this, what I'm going to show you next. It's only for those of you who would like to have that option and that preference. So let me show you what I'm talking about. There's this feature called zoom in, zoom out, that's available on this projector. And this feature can actually be useful for some of you who don't mind losing a little bit of the left and a little bit of the right on the edge of the screen to have the entire movie filled on that 150 inch or 200 inch or even 300 inch screen that you have. So let's say you're one of those guys and you don't want to have any black bars from top to bottom. You would like to have the entire screen filled in. So let's use the zoom feature. Now, keep in mind, when we're using this zoom feature, you will notice that on the right side over here, we're going to lose about maybe 5% of the screen. And same thing on the left, we're going to lose about 5% of the screen. This is something that's also being done. They used to be done on a full screen televisions, 4x3, so that we can fit that 4x3. Back in the days, VHS cassette and DVD, stuff like that. So I'm going to use this zoom feature. And as you can see, we're already losing a little bit of the right side of the screen and a little bit of the left side of the screen. However, what we are getting is the entire 150-inch, it's now filled. And now you get the full screen here. Now you get to enjoy this movie in its full screen. Now, like I said, if this doesn't bother you to watch like this, go ahead and do it. I'm not advising you to do it. But if it doesn't bother you that you lose a little bit of the right and a little bit of the left screen, then go for it. Let me show you how much you're losing. Here, let me zoom out. So that's how much you're losing of the screen. And this is how much you're getting. Let's move on to another scene. Maybe this is not the best scene to showcase that. Let's move on to another scene. Well, here's another great example. This scene right here. When they are, on a Prometheus spaceship and Elizabeth is talking to David, and her boyfriend's talking to David, android, and they're showing the holographic imagery here. This is when it's filled with 150-inch, and it looks like you're watching an IMAX. It looks great. However, we're missing a little bit of the right, 5%, and a little bit of the left, 5%. So let me show you how much you're missing. So that's how much you're missing. Now, I recommend that you watch a movie like this. You already got a big screen. It looks great. Absolutely no reason for you to zoom in. But I'm making this video to show you that this projector has that feature if you choose to do this. If this doesn't bother you, if you are okay with this, Let's move on to another scene. Here's another great scene right here. By the way, this movie looks beautiful on this projector in 4K HDR, just to kind of let you know. Now, I know it looks great like this. It looks like you're watching an IMAX movie, 150-inch, right? But as you're going to see, you're missing some important stuff on the right and some important stuff on the left when I zoom out. Here. How important is that to you? Well, that's something I will leave it up for you to decide. I personally have no issue watching a movie like this. It doesn't bother me. But I can see why some of you, certain individuals, we all have a different taste, different preference, and some of you might want to go ahead and, lose a little bit of the right screen, a little bit of the left screen, and do this. Then again, that's entirely up to you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just making this video to give you option that this projector has, So let's move on to another scene, shall we? This video will be recorded in 4K. And the projector, it's ViewSonic PX701 4K. And of course, Here's another great scene right here with a Prometheus landing. Yes, it looks great. It looks glorious in 150 inch. Actually, 154 inch, 7 feet away. It looks glorious in the full screen. However, let me show you what you are missing when we zoom out. You do miss quite a lot here, like on this side and that side. So my whole point here is I'm not advising you to watch like this. You should watch the movie in its own original theatrical, the way it was filmed, ratio. But I like to show you that with this projector, you do have options. And that's good. Okay? It's good to have options. It's good to have options. And that's the whole point here of making this video. And here is obviously another great example. When the cargo bay door opens underneath the Prometheus ship, you can see all of it. The feet on the left, right, you can see the cargo opening up and all that, cargo door. Now, when we zoom in, obviously we're going to lose some of that. And if you are okay with that, if you are okay with this, then by all means, who am I to tell you, right? But I want everybody who's watching this to understand, for the record, before you type on the comment sections, I'm not advising that you do this. I'm just giving you the option. And I'm letting you know what this projector has. That's why it's there, for preference. Okay? For those of you who like to use, I like features. I like variety of features. And I like having a choice. And I think this is cool that we have a choice. Okay? And of course here, this is the entire screen filled, zoomed in, and you know, looks great, right? But look how much you're losing. Okay? Keep that in mind. I know this video is kind of dragging. What I'm trying to do with this ViewSonic projector is I like to go in depth with everything. And it takes time to review every single aspect of this projector. I've done the same thing with my previous projectors and my previous televisions. I like to go in depth and give you all the information and give you my opinions and observations. Let's leave it on that note, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry that it's close to 15 minutes, but there was no any other way I could have done this video. And it's recorded in 4K, so enjoy it. What can I say about this projector? For $900, I mean, this is a great value for both movies, video games, PC. I know there's better projectors in terms of features, but what the features that this projector has are pretty outstanding for the price of $900. Not to mention it's 3,200 lumens bright. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Sorry that it's a long video.